Atiku wins Tinubu in US as court orders Chicago State University to release Tinubu's academic records to Atiku. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The court has ordered Chicago State University, CSU, to release all academic records and documents of Bola Tinubu. Interesting times ahead as Judge Jeffrey Gilbert of the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois, orders the Chicago State University to release the academic records of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Are you really serious right now? So Atiku has actually won. Is that what they're trying to tell us? Sincerely. Well, while the PDP, what's it called? The PDP, they are going to be jubilating today. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, is it that the Supreme Court is going to hold this? I'm not going to be surprised that even after glaring evidences from, what's it called, the opposition, that is PDP or even Labour Party or even whichever party, the Supreme Court will still come outside and call A, B, or call C, D. Well, the Oluwole president is nowhere to be found. The Nigerian judiciary brought this shame upon the country because they don't have the balls to do the right thing. Well, like I said, it is until we have what they call original, not fake, original separation of powers, that is when we are going to have what they call the rule of law. Separation of powers in the sense that the executive, which is the president, only as in he's the oga in his own office. You understand? Anything concerning the legislative house or concerning the judiciary, he does not have any power there. He cannot go to the office now and say, do this thing for. He will have to, it will be a dialogue. Should we? Can we? What is your advice? You can only, IMO, in my opinion, that is what he can do. But coming out to say, this is how things are going to be done. It cannot, it should not and cannot be. That is only when we are going to have rule of law. Now, at this point in time, all I'm saying is it really going to be possible that after Atiku brings this, what's it called? Does it mean Atiku has won? To me, not yet. For those who are rejoicing, I am sorry to burst your bubble. I wouldn't like to be a joy killer or a killjoy. I mean, what did they call it? A killjoy. But what I'm going to say is, make sure your shock absorber is still in place. I am telling you, make sure your shock absorber is still in place, because at the end of the day, after all these evidences, we don't even know what is inside that particular document. Number one. Number two, even if all evidence is that if you put 1 and 2 together, it becomes it becomes a very strong evidence. Will the Supreme Court uphold it? Will the Supreme Court uphold it? That is the point. With shame, have they told you Tinubu have no academic record he claimed? Just the play after his 8-year presidency, and they will move to the north. Okay? My friend, releasing the record means and changes nothing, just a distraction as usual. Nigerians voted and Tinubu won. Who among Nigerian politicians is even as clean as Tinubu? Wow. At least not Atiku, talk less of Obi. Taking a national issue to another country is even a shame and highly unpatriotic and unfair to Nigeria. Tinubu can still appeal the judgment. Why not? Though it will still amount to further distraction anyway. Now, this is what I'm going to say. You are coming out to say, why would they? It is shameful. Let me say what he said. He said, taking a national issue to another country is even a shame and highly unpatriotic and unfair to Nigeria. See, one thing we know they do to ourselves for the South, they deceive ourselves. If Tinubu will come out and say, if what they will use to get him now will be, he took it outside. See, all those one is not necessary. I'm telling you, they are really what? They are not necessary. If you are saying what they are doing is actually a distraction, that means there's something fundamentally wrong with you. To be sincere, all these courses in the US is a mere charade which will have no meaning in Nigeria. Atiku and his cohort are wasting their time and energy, wishful thinking as it was. Atiku only disgraced himself and his country. Okay. Honestly, I do not know what this man is hiding. How can a so-called president of a country refusing its citizens to see his results? Nigerians could be surprised that Atiku has gotten the full details already, just waiting for them to do their work and compare. Okay. Me, what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, the Supreme Court can come out and say this thing, Kobosi. This is how bad it is. He can come outside tomorrow and say, Kobosi. The real identity of a 87 years fake corrupt cheat gambler will finally exposed to the world, atypical of what Nigerian society has become since 1960, and the reasons the country does not make progress despite abundant human and material resources. It is an exercise in futility. What is it going to change? A court in another country? These senseless urchins and their complicit outlets will not stop amazing, reasonable folks. The only takeaway from Atiku and Obi desperation is their crass, unpatriotic mindsets. I am personally shocked by that of Torikan Adamawa. I never knew he would be that desperate. This is Atiku's last fight before he resigns, whether I like it or not. It is his last whatever until he was a god. How do I put it? Until he resigns. Why? Because he's now old. You understand? This is like he's giving this his all. Okay? If you believe bloggers or news on social media, you're on your own and at your own risk. Who do we now believe? Who do we believe? Tinubu has been rising on faulty foundation. Apart from his questionable CB, he demonstrated a glimpse of it during the vote buying in primaries, introduced fake bishop in politics, and INEC manipulation of final results, which was announced at 3 a.m. The arrogance and impunity in asking complainants to go to court without first listening to address issues before announcement was a testimony that even a court is a subsidiary of APC, just like INEC. We must say no to corruption in this country. God is at work. Atiku is a toothless dog. He can never rule Nigeria, and after 8 years of his brother Buhari, what is he looking for? We do not want him. He's a thief. Let him go and lock himself in his room. That is actually so hard to say. But me, I don't talk my own. Fine. Atiku don't get, Atiku don't win. At the end of the day, it is not Atiku we are actually looking for, truly. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.